What's up, my Finalas? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So Shamea was on the radio, and this is what she had to say about Drew Sidora.
Another cast member dropped us off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
No, really. Drew has another song. I mean, you gotta put it out there.
She said it leaked, so I wasn't really sure.
Oh, okay. So I said dropping. I don't know if it's out either.
Is it out? Yeah.
Have you? I've never heard it on this station. I mean, I've not heard it on this station. I've heard it,
But we heard your song though.
that you did too, and you know what? You never had.
Okay, so it's gonna
Somebody
be.
like
Is
me.
it going to be the battle of the queens?
Oh, there's
of-
no
it's-
battle.
Okay, there's only
battle.
one.
And not at all.
I love it.
You gotta understand, I speak truth.
Okay.
And I, like, you know how they rap about their life or whatever.
All right.
I sing about my life and everything in me and with me is authentic.
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay.
when people start out saying, I got 5 different languages that I can speak, you don't speak 5 languages.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now Shamea. Yeah, I know Drew be doing too much sometimes, but as a performer, as an artist, you are aware that sometimes the lyrics can mean more than just it being literal, okay? Did your BFF Portia Williams really flatline? Literally? Did you all have to go and rush her to the hospital? No. But she was thinking about being heartbroken, and when your heart is broken, exactly, you know where she was going with that. So as a singer and a performer, you know that. She was sampling a beat in the song. I got 5 on it. So it made sense for her to say 5 different languages. And then she kind of explained what she meant by that. So Shamea, stop the nitpicking, okay? You know what that girl meant. But anyways, let's continue to listen.
Okay. So what I'm saying though, so do you think Drew dropped her song because you
Drew
dropped
dropped
yours?
somebody else's song.
Oh, well,
5 languages I ain't never heard.
I'm gonna slide out of the way on that.
But you know what? Let me not be a hater. Let's all.
Yeah, we congratulate everybody.
Least favorite person.
Well, the big liar.
Who is that?
The one that speaks 5 different languages, we know good goddamn well.
No,
She don't
to be honest, I have not
She
watched
just lies. I'm tired of the lies. I
have not watched-
honesty. I
Okay.
want authentic beings.
Oh, Drew is, she the big liar on the show?
Yeah, she is.
And, cause, what?
I mean, what else do you need? Tell white lies, red lies, orange, green lies.
Wow.
Like, there's no end to them. And it's
Okay.
like, it be little stuff. Like, how do you lying about? Now, we know the color of the sky. You don't sit here and tell me that it's green? Don't do that. You just lie. Y'all heard the song?
I mean, I heard the song, but you know, it's songs people make
Oh,
up things
Captain?
all the time. That's lying. People make up things all the time.
All
So
the damn time.
How will season 16 be different than the other seasons?
It's a sweet 16.
Okay.
I like it. I'm having fun. I'm meeting a lot of great people. I get to do the show with my best friend, Portia, and that's amazing. Like,
Okay.
you know, you get to work with your friends and get a check.
And you get to put your music on
And I
display.
get to put
Come on.
on a huge platform.
That part.
We got one more snippet to play. Come on, introduce this last snippet.
Y'all,
snippet.
I'm not selling waist trainers. I'm not selling tees. Y'all do what y'all do. What I'm selling is music.
So Drew responded by posting this image right here, this one, and the whole time her song is playing in the background. Okay, the song that Shamea was dissing. You have this image, this one right here, and this one. And of course, Drew and Portia don't follow each other. And you know, the whole thing is, or Drew is no longer promoting Portia weave or wig line and all of that. And you know, Drew is in the studio or have a business with Portia ex-fiance and all of that. Most of you remember that. Well, Drew is wearing a hair from Portia business, so she tagged the hair company in the caption as well, and then she wrote, "Watch out for people who do interviews and create imaginary beef." Now, most of the time, Portia included, they would throw subs at each other. Drew said, "I'm not throwing subs, okay? I'm tagging you." And she went ahead and she tagged Shamea. Okay, so That was Drew response. So Kenya responded with some fire emojis. Basically, Drew, you look fire. That's it. The fire emojis is not Kenya saying, oh yes, Drew, go after Shamea or nothing. She dropped her fire emojis because of what Drew looked like in the pictures. Fire image, and that's it. Drew responded with these emojis right here. If it ain't directed, it ain't respected. So then Shamea responded, and here you are with another lie, all caps. You just can't help it. Huh, cutie? You all saw Shamea right there with Portia behind Kenya at her hair spa opening. So all of them are cool. Even though Shamea was the person who drank out of the display bottle to destroy Kenya Moore business, that was Shamea attempted to shut this woman's entire business down. And for years, people ran with that Kenya Moore is selling water mess, okay? So to see Shamea standing there behind her, being supportive, it was like, you know what? Then Shamea also texts Kenya, you all remember. Just a reminder, the message is on the screen, okay? And hey lady, do you ever feel hiccups? And sweet Kenya, as usual, you are there now. Are you scared? Where is your husband? Do you need me to come? Where are you? They said it was pregnancy discharge. I'm fine. That's so sweet of you. So this woman was so sweet, there for you, offering to be there for you if your husband wasn't with you. But for a few scenes and for TV, then it was, well, I didn't say that. Trying to do all of these different things to please Portia as if Kenya was and is a liar. Portia goes to Nene calling Kenya a liar. Why will my best friend contact her over me? And so Kenya had to reveal the text messages like, what do I have to lie for? Like she's always vindicated. So Shamea, you are not a saint either. Oh, just like Portia, just because I support Shamea and her family on that front doesn't mean I'm not going to call her out when I feel like, you know, hey, you too have exhibited behaviors that's not perfect. So you can't come for Drew when you two have been caught in lies and you are best friends with someone that was a part of the biggest lie on this show when they attempted to completely destroy Candy. Regardless, that doesn't mean Drew didn't do anything and this is unprovoked. So for those of you who will be watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, when that time comes, slide in my DMs. Let me know. Or for my people who are not on social media, email me because I will not be watching the show because Kenya Moore is not there. Shamea, is it one-sided? On the radio, she said she was lying in her song, speaking 5 languages. Come to find out she's talking about 5 love languages. I cannot. My point, didn't I say that in the video? I said if you listen to Drew's song, she explained what she meant. And then Shamea was doing too much with that analogy because you know what she meant. I'm loving how there was no subbing. Drew stood on business, addressed the envelope, sealed it, and sent, child. And go ahead and read this comment right here about, you know, what Shamea had to say about Drew's song and speaking 5 languages. I liked it. For now. But that doesn't mean that Drew doesn't lie, okay? Anyways, this is what I said yesterday about Drew being a liar, and at the end I included, you know, Portia and her ex-fiance and all of that in there. But that's the latest with the girls on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Now, the reason why I've been flashing these images on the screen was to remind people that, yes, season 16 will be the first time Shamea will be holding a peach. Shamea been on the show for a long time. Shamea been around Drew when Drew was having her moments with lying. You all remember when she did this whole thing towards LaToya and majority of what she said were all lies. And then Drew became a hypocrite in that because after calling LaToya, Jezebel, and all of these different things based on lies, you also had Candy was so upset because it triggered something in Candy history on this show with people lying on her. And after sitting on her moral high horse, calling LaToya, Jezebel, and all of that, almost getting in a fight and people had to hold her back. What did Drew do? She openly supported Portia and Simon relationship, even though she knew how they got together, the cheating allegations and all of that. But you were just over here trying to fight Latoya based on lies and things that you created. And so I just wanted to remind you all that even though whatever Shamea and Drew are experiencing is something new, there's history there because Shamea been around certain situations with Drew. Now, I also noticed people saying that Shamea is just doing this because her BFF Portia have issues with Drew, so now she's jumping and being Portia lapdog. Of course, is what they call Shamea. And I'm aware, guilty by association, all of that, but you can't blame Shamea for Portia actions and things like that. But people were saying some of the things that Shamea was listing about Drew. Oh, she's a liar. She's not authentic and all of that. They were like, girl, you are best friends with someone that embodies everything you're claiming you don't like, but that's still your best friend and you're able to overlook it. So miss us with the hypocrisy. So I also saw those comments as well. And then your bestie Portia not even keeping her stories straight. One moment you set her up, thank you bestie, best matchmaker ever. Next moment, I saw he was going through a divorce, so I sent him a DM. It's all over the place. So, but that's still your best friend. Some people in the comments were calling her a hypocrite. Also, you had people saying, no wonder she's begging for Kenya to come back. Now Portia and Shamea and whoever else is against Drew, and she's by herself. And if Kenya was there, she wasn't going to allow the whole ganging up thing to happen. Okay, that's why the girl wants Kenya back, because at least she would have had one person to have her back. Because remember, Drew and Portia were close, and now Portia over here is about to probably get center peach because Kenya is not there. And then now Shamea too. Drew is like, Kenya, help. If you missed the last video I uploaded, Drew talking about Kenya and why she won her back and pleading with Bravo and Kenya to work it out, I will link it in the description below. And like I said, lastly, people felt like because Portia and Drew are having a moment, so Shamea is just being a good friend and joining her BFF. For those of you who missed it, I'm going to leave you with Portia and Drew on following each other, what happened, and all of that. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Let's see when Drew and Portia ex-fiance and the father of her child were in the studio together, and people took that and blew it up and was like, oh, Drew is messing with Dennis and all of that. Dennis has his own version of, Kids Bob / doing music that can help children with their education and things like that. It's called All Star Kid, okay? You can see it right in his bio, allstarkid.com.ig. If you click on that, it takes you to the page. So because of this, of course, Dennis has access to studios and different things like that. So there's a possibility that maybe through some of his connection, Drew was able to book a studio through him, or Drew could have been doing some work on his projects, okay? But as far as these two being, I know, Portia was and is very bold with what she did. And because of that, everyone is like, well, we are no longer putting anything past anybody because that was a bold move. And we are all witnessing the downfall of the two of them right now. Now, you all remember I also posted a clip from the studio and then Dennis' statement, which is on the screen. You go ahead and read it for yourself, where he tagged Drew, basically calling people delusional. And then Drew also went ahead and responded. So I confirmed it back then that, hey, there's nothing going on. However, I completely understand. Drew and Portia were friends, probably still friends, or not friends for a storyline because they'll follow each other. And Drew is no longer promoting Portia, wig or hairline and company and all of that. And listen, Kenya Moore is no longer there. They need something to make the show exciting. So if anything happens, it could be business related. Why are you working with my ex and no longer working with me? Who knows? They have to do whatever they got to do to keep their checks coming over there. But as far as Drew and Dennis, nothing to see here. Now, Drew was on Instagram Live a few days ago, also talked about her relationship or the lack thereof with Dennis. So let's get into that.
Y'all gotta watch RHOA Sweet 16 for the tea. I'm not gonna spill no tea on this. This is not what it's about. So y'all leave me alone. We'll have to have a separate session for that. Oh my God, no. That's not going on. We are very professional. Dennis is part of my team, and we have a label coming out. It's just putting out good music.
So like I said, Dennis connections, using Dennis connections already in that industry, whether he's working with kids and making kids music and all of that, you still need access to engineers, studios, editors, mixers, all of these things, people who masters, all of that. And because Dennis is a businessman and Dennis have those connections, it made sense for Drew to say, wait a minute, I already know someone. I know Dennis, so why not? So I wish that both of them the best as it relates to their label, they're coming out with, and music, all of that. You already know Dennis is a hustler, so they're going to make it happen.
Shout out to Kenya, okay? I see y'all in the comments. So we're going to show some love to my girl Kenya right now because I miss her. I miss her over here. So we just going to put that out there. Y'all know that's my girl.
So there you have it. I'm wishing Drew absolutely nothing but the best. And my loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.